All right, welcome back to the bench points. Good to see you, man. It's been a little bit.
Well, it's good to have you on the bench
Oh,
points.
fair. You had your little stint.
I had some stints of solo things that lasted a couple months, then get to a spiral of thinking too much and being too self-conscious where I stop and I just feel like I'm
Yeah,
not in it enough. And now we're back here with a new co-host, Zach, of course,
with some video.
um, with some video that is hopefully recording properly and
Yeah, well,
hopefully being posted on the YouTube page while we speak.
while we speak, it'll be up there right now.
We're recording this live right after the Chinese Suns Nets game. We thought we'd do a live reaction.
Live reaction of Devin Booker getting doubled.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Cam Thomas looked fantastic. Really
All right, all
cornerstone.
right, enough. Two teams I don't want to talk about right now.
We'll be talking about one of them at least, because today we thought it'd be a good idea. I think we're about 16 days away from the
Yeah,
NBA season here.
it's very close. Couple weeks. Yeah,
October 21st. We're recording it Sunday evening almost here.
October
Just
12th. Yeah,
decided to give us ourselves a little break from football, which is hard to do sometimes. You know, we're
yeah.
planning on releasing these Mondays, and
We
whether
will.
that's recorded on Sunday or any other time of the week when there's a matchup we can't miss. But
Sure.
Sunday night is ideal for us just to get these as fresh as we can.
Yep.
No, no crazy deals left to be had before the season, so we thought it'd be a good idea. There's some training camp moves. There'll be maybe some cuts, some ins. Nothing that's really going to change the win projections or what we think about the teams, right?
For sure. I mean, we're the dog. We're there now, for sure.
We're pretty close. I mean, the Warriors barely just got off on it, but we're not here to talk about the studded
Nope. We're
West.
not talking about the Warriors today. No Warriors talk.
I almost wore my Steph jersey, but today instead we're gonna talk about maybe for the past couple years, just the insulted Eastern Conference,
Yeah, it is a ghost town for some of these
co-
teams.
constantly ridiculed. You know, for being this shit's so weak, blah blah. Last year, the West barely won by
Mm-hmm.
one game due to
Mm-hmm.
an all-star getting injured on Game 7, and then year before that's the Celtics. I also wanted to look this up too, just because it does deserve some proper amount of hate. It's clearly harder out in the West,
Yeah.
but I believe I just had the stat pulled up here, guys. I believe right now, since last year, the Eastern Conference has won 41 championships. The Western Conference has won 38 championships. I'll have you know.
LeBron's factor for a few of those. Carrying the
LeBron,
East for a while.
Raptors. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you want
Celtics.
to
I
say
mean,
for those Lakers, Minneapolis Lakers titles. I
for
mean,
sure it's the Lakers and the Celtics they kind of even each other out and then go from there.
yeah. So it does deserve some hate, wouldn't you say?
I would, but the teams are definitely deeper in the West currently as we're
Oh
sitting.
yeah.
I mean, especially with Tatum getting hurt for the Celtics and Tyrese for the Pacers, it kind of depletes two teams that were top of the East last year. So,
And we'll definitely get into that. So I thought it'd be a good idea for us to start from the standings of last year.
hmm
It's going to change a little bit because, for example, like the Miami Heat did have like the 10th worst record last year, but we might talk about them on the eighth team since they made the playoffs. So I made
yeah,
some little bit of adjustments here. We'll go through them, just give our feels from the off season of what's been happening, some weird moves overall, but and I've got
mm-hmm.
the rosters written out, and we're just gonna go over that, and maybe we can do a little over unders prediction too.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
It's not some fair calculations where I got to count for every win and loss. I'm just gonna try and make a stop here. I'll start us off here.
All
Washington
right.
Wizards 18 and 64. Um, this is kind of a year of development again, by the
I was gonna
way.
say, like, when is it not? At this point, it's been 3 to 4 years of just random rookies coming in. Johnny Davis getting
Say it
cursed
right.
and
Say it how you want to say it.
what?
Johnny Davis.
John Dave's. I mean, they've been tough. They have a lot of young guys that are exciting, but they just can't piece together a good solid 9-man rotation yet, and it's a tough look for sure.
And there's some areas of people that should be playing on this team. And I'll add it to your point. They've made the playoffs the last three times in 10 years. I
And
think
when do you know when those were?
The last time was in 2020, 2021 season where the Russ 8 seed
Oh,
Wizards made it and
yep.
they jumped through the play-in to finally get there. But other
That
than those
feels like
other,
more than 5 years ago. That
it's
feels like
close.
far. I mean, I know, but like it feels like that could be. I mean, without that year, it's probably a couple more years before that. Like
And
once they,
those years were John Wall, Bradley Beal years, randomly facing like maybe like the Celtics or Paul
th-
Pierce hitting that buzzer beater on the Wizards. But that might
yeah,
be over 10 years at this point, bro.
I was gonna say that feels like 10 years if it's not.
That could be 11 at this point.
Like it's been a lot of
Um,
hardship and top picks for them.
they made a couple interesting moves at the deadline. They got Chris Middleton, they
Hmm.
got Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart now on the Lakers waived. They let Brogdon walk
Hmm.
after an interesting draft night trade for him the previous year. Jordan Poole traded.
Yeah,
That one for CJ McCollum and some other stuff. I think they traded away Kelly Olynyk. Really weird trade, I have to say, man. I
I
know
agree.
CJ McCollum has more veteran influence. I know he's on a last year deal here.
Probably
Um,
what the trade was meant for, just
but
getting off a contract.
I guess so. But CJ McCollum,
Did you
man,
hear? Did you hear what CJ said about the Wizards organization?
what did he say?
He said it's the most organized organization I've ever been a part of.
Okay.
Organized, whatever that mean. Maybe that's like meals.
Well, he
Maybe
is
like
in DC now.
yeah,
Really vague answers.
for sure. I mean,
That does not hurt or harm, huh?
yeah. I mean,
No senator. No senator. I
they're
don't.
no president. Their over under is 21 and a half, so they're giving them three more wins than last year, give or take.
Okay. Okay. And ESPN also posted an article with the projected wins. I think they put him at like 14 and a half, which would just be insane to think that
Yeah,
an extra year of Alexar,
I like
Koulibaly,
I those are the two. I was gonna say those
are
two, and
those the
then their
two
rookie
key?
Johnson
Trey Johnson, fifth overall pick from
from
Texas or
Texas.
Tennessee.
From Texas.
Get those orange tea teams mixed up. Um, and then Bob Carrington coming back. I think he's going to be a little bit injured to start here.
Hmm.
But another year of AJ. Hey, AJ Johnson, and I'll have you know, buddy, Sharif Cooper is back in the league.
Oh,
And if you're
watch
watching
out!
you, and if you're watching on YouTube, I got a little something for you. If you're watching on
And
YouTube,
now
I just did a reference
and
to
now
his
nobody's
dad.
watching YouTube.
Doing a reference to his dad Omar in that car. You know what video I'm talking about?
Oh, of course. I mean, he dropped him, right? Ace Bailey dropped him as an agent.
He's I believe his only client might be just Cooper in the league right now. Um, they have like a interesting haul of 3 and D. I know it's the future,
Yeah.
athleticism, and
I
people who can
mean,
stretch the floor. But how many years is it gonna? If you just keep saying it's the future and you keep drafting those players and it doesn't work out, maybe I
I was just
change
gonna
something
say
up.
like they're 2 years away from being 2 years away, and
Yeah.
that's where we're at. And I don't need to talk about them anymore. I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch. I'm a basketball guy. I will not go out of my way to watch the Wizards unless they're playing like a really fun team to watch.
Unless they're in LA on the Lakers home floor or in the Knicks
Yeah,
at
and it's like
MSG.
11. It's like 11:30 at night, and that's like one of the only games on. It's either that or
Indeed.
Portland and the Hornets.
I
Like
mean, man, do they have a bunch of wings? Chris Middleton, I think he'll stay the whole season. I actually don't even see him
I
getting
think he's
traded.
washed.
Koulibaly, Kispert, who will be exciting. Keyshawn George, I think we both enjoy him.
Hmm.
Justin Champagne, Cam Whitmore,
Cam
by
Whitmore
the
is
way.
exciting too. I mean, they have young guys that I like, but I mean they have no star, so you're not going to win games in the NBA with no star.
But I'll
That's
have you know, they do have a championship player on this team, DeLon Jones from the OKC Thunder,
and
a
Chris
former first round pick. Oh
and
yeah, good
Chris.
point. My bad, bro.
Yeah,
My bad. I just will say one more thing about this is I am excited to see a couple of these young stars come out. It's another year of development. We don't
stars.
ex
Did you say stars?
I mean, Alexar was in the Rising Stars game last year.
All right. What do you get? Like 13 and 9 a game?
Bro, I will if he hits 15 points a game, I'll be happy.
I
I
know. He got.
honestly think there is something there.
I do too. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, he's young, so we got to give him a little time. And
There's someone he's an untouchable. Johnson, maybe even Carrington's untouchable. Koulibaly's probably untouchable.
yeah,
Keyshawn George, but
probably.
like They need to make some decisions to get some more big men because they do not have a front court at all. Marvin Bagley III's back on that team, by the way.
Yeah, no, like I don't need to watch that. I've seen that.
DeAndre Ayton got bought out. Marvin Bagley had to take a minimum signing. Luca signs a max extension.
What a
Interesting
three.
class, brother.
What a
All right,
three.
let's. Are you ready, man?
Yeah, let's keep her going.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's keep her going. These
Actually,
first few teams we should take the least
I
amount of
just,
time with.
I know, but I just want to talk about them
I know, I know,
because
I know.
I don't know. We'll move on here. Surprisingly enough, the Brooklyn Nets did not finish second to last. It was the Charlotte Hornets,
Oh wow. I didn't
19 and 63. This is a play and push once again for the team. They've missed the playoffs the last 9 years.
mm-hmm.
That last team, I do remember I think I was in St. Louis Park, and it was Jeremy Lin playing on that team in the first round. I think Kemba Walker was still there, all that
Sure.
stuff.
Sure.
Both men have retired from basketball since, by the way.
I mean, the one thing that they have going for is LaMelo Ball. I mean, and Miles Bridges, don't get me wrong. And Khan. Khan should be
I
exciting. So
can't
like this
believe you
team,
just said Miles Bridges and before you even mentioned Brandon Miller. You haven't even said Brandon Miller yet.
Brandon Miller, he was hurt, so I've kinda been like a little lower on him. I mean, he'll be good.
He is probably one of my favorite prospects in the
He's very
league.
good. I'm just thinking of Miles Bridges dunks and their announcer, Miles Bridges.
That's all I think about. I think about you with that too.
Oh yeah. I mean, this team is infinitely more fun than these other bottom feeders in the East. They're very much more fun than the Nets and the Wizards and all the people down at the bottom. But
They got Trey
yeah,
Mann back. Den Whittle.
Trey Mann, aka AI. You
Yeah,
see his fit?
those three guys and pulled off, bro. I actually think they will make the play-in. There's a chance they make the playoffs. I think the winning
You
projections
think the
by
Hornets will
Mad
make the play-in?
the play-in. Oh yeah,
Their over-under is 27 and a half.
27 and a half.
Yeah.
Someone's got to lose these games. I get it, but
Like I
they
wouldn't take
haven't.
them over like the Bulls. You know, like those are the teams
I
or the
would.
Heat. The Heat. You're taking them over the
No, the
Bulls?
Heat. Yeah,
I'm not.
nothing's great about that team.
Nothing's great about this Hornets team.
I think it's exciting with LaMelo Ball, Colin Sexton, Brandon Miller, Con Knipple. I think we're both. I think he'll be great to start. Miles Bridges, Grant Williams is back.
All right.
Now, they don't have a center.
They don't have center at all.
They actually have to, their starting center, they haven't even fully guaranteed his contract yet this year.
Who is it? It's that one guy. What's his name?
Diabate
Yeah, yeah.
from Michigan played a couple years at the Clippers, third,
I have a
second,
question.
fourth year. Yeah, yes, sir. You.
Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball.
Yes.
Over or under 110 games played combined.
110, so that's,
It's about 55 each.
yeah, yeah, and that's over 50%. I say lock.
Over.
Yeah, over.
What's LaMelo? LaMelo has to be averaging 40 a year.
It's not good, man.
He has to be. That's why like
I bet you'll
you kind
still
of have
take
to
him
bake
second
him
round
into
of
being hurt.
fantasy. I bet you'll still take him in the second round of fantasy.
I mean, yeah, if he's
If he
there, he's
comes back
there.
to me.
I mean, if he's there, he's
There we go.
there.
Kankanipple, he's going to probably, unless any injury bearing, and I don't think anyone thinks he's secretly a shitter because he's going to make a rookie team this year.
He'll make a rookie. I was just
Um,
gonna say the same thing.
I just,
He'll
I actually,
average he'll average 13 and 5 and 3 or something like that.
I want to watch the Wizards for a couple of their young players. I want to watch the Hornets because I kind of want to see their rotations and the energy and how well they pick up. There's some guys that need to play, and Colin Sexton is intriguing.
Sure.
Hopefully, and healthy Brandon Miller. Um, I expect him to make a move this year again too for something. I
Yeah.
mean, I
I
just
mean, I
don't
think
understand.
this team is fun. I would go over the 27 and a half, but barely. I don't feel
So we're in
confident in that.
agreement, huh?
But I feel like they're gonna get like 30 wins.
The bench points is high on the Hornets.
No, 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 it's not my lock. It's not my lock.
Okay, we got the next team. Surprisingly enough, team out of hell. Who do you think it is?
I mean, it's clearly the Brooklyn Nets.
Nope, bro, not yet.
Not yet.
The Philadelphia 76ers finished 24 and 58 after an impressive and exciting offseason of getting Paul George, Yabusele, bringing him after a strong Olympics. this team at the end of the day was signing Evan Mobley, Hood Schifino, is that how you say it? To 10
Not
days
Evan
to finish
Mobley.
it off. No, Evan Mobley's brother Isaiah Mobley,
Yeah,
as well as Marvin Bagley's brother, also finished the roster
his
with this
brothers.
team.
City of brotherly love.
I mean, good point, Zach. Good
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Um, the Quentin Grimes standoff ended. Paul
yep.
George and Embiid actually are not healthy to start and enter the
No,
season,
no.
as well as their outstanding rookie, who I love this man, Jared McCain. He was going to be ready for the season,
This
and
team
now
has
he's out
talent.
again.
This team has talent. It's
Tyrese
just they
Maxey,
can't stay healthy, and I don't know how well they can gel. I mean, McCain, good.
yeah,
Maxi, good. Like I'm talking like good as in like a top 8 player on a team.
bro,
Both of those
he's going
guys.
into his 6th year, if you can believe it. Or
I
when do
saw
you
that.
read that? When do you read that as having to play for his time? I know he's young. He was a one and done. You have Jared McCain to pair with him, and you've got
Hmm.
Edgecombe now. Can you imagine what OKC would have been like if they
They
got
kept
that
that pick.
pick
Yeah.
instead of the 76ers getting it? I just think eventually you have to. I think after this season, you go for someone else's time, and that's Maxi's time and Edgecombe, and you build that
For
up.
sure.
The Quentin Grimes standoff ended. That's fine. Keep him on the team. Again, he looked great because no one else was taking those shots. And they
Hmm.
had a little offer on the table for him. He wasn't interested in that long term, wants to bet on himself.
I think it was 10 a
Takes,
year.
yeah, I believe
I think
so.
they offered him 10 a year, and it was basically to keep him under that luxury cap. That
And sure, take the money, but there's more money to be available this next upcoming season, as
yeah.
well as he has a no trade clause when he accepts that qualifying offer. So he can settle. Let's see what he gets. I think maybe even a good job on the Sixers part for just being able to see what they've got. Now he will be
And
unrestricted next year. You have to weigh with that, but
but Grimes doesn't move me. Like he's good. He's not like you can't bend your franchise towards him, you know?
Grimes doesn't move you. But does Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond back in the team get you a little somewhere?
I mean, I love Kelly Oubre, don't get me wrong.
And Kyle Lowry and Eric
I
Gordon.
know. Kyle Lowry's in what year 20? Is he in year something like or 18? It's like crazy how
It's
old he
close to
is.
that, and
Yeah.
he's an Amazon Prime correspondent.
Yeah, doing some Draymond work.
I'm
Double dipping.
Vince Carter called a game while he was still on the
Yeah.
Hawks or
Dude,
Kings.
that's what they're doing now. They're trying to transition there like as they're doing it.
That's a
Good for
wrap.
them.
You can't be doing the same thing. Um, I don't know, man. I'll ask you this question: Will Embiid or Paul George? I'm not saying they will reach there, but will they ever qualify for an award again? As in, makes the I believe it's a
So like the
65
65
game.
games.
Like,
Will they
will
ever play
either of
65
those
games ever
ever play
again?
65 games again a season?
Paul George is old too. He's like in like what, 15, 16?
Yeah,
Like he's up
which
there
is
too.
surprising because he's like looked the same his whole life.
Embiid will never. I'm gonna say Embiid won't ever. Paul George would be the only one if he's super old, doesn't play a ton of minutes, could maybe get there, but like he wouldn't be good enough to make an award, you know? That's my answer.
That's probably true. I believe there's over two. These are from my notes. Over $260 million designated to them still, not including their player options. So not
Wow.
including that way
Paul
far
George is
down.
swooping it. Paul George is swooping it.
Well, you don't think Embiid's gonna, because that extension will eventually turn into 70 million on
Yeah, I
that
mean if
player
they don't
option.
sign him the year before for like, I don't know,
And
45, 50,
I don't,
50.
I didn't even put that on the in the math right there. Like an
Mm,
amount, a quarter of $1 billion for two guys
still.
who are again are still not ready for the opening night.
Well, their over under is 42 and a half.
For
So
my
they're right about.
preseason, yeah, for my preseason power rankings, I put them at 20. For my East regular season final prediction, I mean season finish predictions, I put them as a seventh seed.
You got them up there. You think they're going, that's an over for you then.
I think you're gonna
Yeah.
pick up on a theme that it is kind of an over that I just want health. Even though honestly, so many players are coming into the season already injured. Like LeBron's out to start, Ja's
Yeah.
out to start,
There's plenty.
and I want to believe, and I want to believe that Maxi can carry, and I want to believe some way for a kind of injury riddled, also just talent riddled Eastern Conference. I have them higher than the Celtics for finishing the regular season.
Do you? I wouldn't do that, but
Maybe dumb, but I do have the Celtics higher in my power rankings, by the way.
okay, so that makes sense.
All right, fourth team, bruh. It's finally the Brooklyn Nets. All right,
Let's get this over with quick.
26 and 56. The new OKC can still probably take in some bad contracts here to fill up some cap, get some more picks.
Who's
They
the
do have
best
an
player on
insane
their
amount of
team?
picks. Um, I do think Cam Thomas is better than Mike. Michael Porter Jr. is probably better than Cam
That's all
Thomas,
we gotta
but
say.
it's
I was gonna say
it's
Michael
very
Porter
close.
Jr. could be probably would get you the most in return for a trade,
Yeah, they
but
currently have 8 first round picks in the next 5 years. Not as big as you might have thought. They have too many people on the roster. They need to cut it because they drafted 5 first round picks, an
yeah,
NBA record.
do you know them all?
No, I don't know them all. I
Igor
know
Denman,
Danny, yeah, which I like. I do like
Danny
him.
Wolf.
Danny Wolf, which I don't mind him. Go
That's a
ahead.
two. That's a two I know.
Ben Surratt,
Oh,
Drake
Sarah.
Powell, I believe, is a first round pick.
No idea.
Um, mm, mm,
Their
mm.
over under is 20 and a half. Will they have the least amount of wins in the league this year? In the East. Let's go in just in the East.
Yeah, I would put yes then because I
I
don't
would
know
say.
what Danny Ainge has learned from the offseason or the draft lottery. I
Yeah, I
don't know
don't
what
know.
he's learned, so I'm gonna say yes. This will be the
For the
worst
East,
team in the league, and I do have them 30th in my power rankings, 15th in the East
their
regular
best
season
player is
prediction.
Michael Porter Jr., followed up by another shot chucker and Cam Thomas. They have Claxton, who I like,
That's the
and that's
fourth.
about it. If I'm being super for
If you're
real.
being brutally honest, I think that's completely fair. I think Terrence Mann's contract is too much. I still enjoy him. Zaire Williams is okay. That is it, man.
Who's their coach? Is it still that
It's the guy from Toronto.
it is the
Um,
Spanish guy?
yes, that is correct.
I do
And
like their
the
coach.
men's Canadian national team
I
guy.
I do like their coach.
Oh wait,
Rudy
yeah,
Fernandez? Does that
I
sound?
believe so. We sound an idiot for that, but guys, they zoom through coaches, so that's not on us.
Yeah, you guys named 15 coaches right now.
Go, hey, come on, in the YouTube live chat.
Yeah,
Um,
I want to see a
okay, so
video.
this one might be fun. I think you might be intrigued with this team. The 30 and 52 last year, Toronto Raptors.
What are they doing?
A lot of money on the table, huh?
I mean, they got a lot of money tied up in that five. The five of Quickly, Barrett, Barnes, Pirtle, and
That's probably who you start. Quickly,
not
Barrett, Barnes, Ingram,
Ingram and
Pirtle.
Pirtle.
Yeah, you have to start that.
Yeah, you do.
After
And
after that, it just gets a little. I
I
mean,
know
I
that.
believe in Grady Dick and Sandra's who's going to be good, and their rookie Colin Murray Boyles. He needs
Hmm.
to be outstanding, not outstanding, but impactful right away. He might
Yeah,
be.
and he's not a shooter, but which they could use. But he does everything else well. He's from South Carolina. Um, but yeah, they had a good defense at the last half of the stretch. Last year they were top 10 defense. I know for like the last couple months, but I don't even count the last month or two in NBA, like in regular season. It's just not real. So if they can jump their offense to the top 15 offense,
Yeah,
and Bi is a good ISO scorer. I don't know how much he's going to get involved passing,
yeah.
and
Who
I'm not a
did, by
fan
the
of
way,
Quickly.
didn't play last year
Didn't
for the
play.
Raptors.
Yeah, yeah,
Got the
but like he's an
extension,
ISO scorer.
never played.
He's a born ISO scorer, but he doesn't really get his teammates too involved. So
This might be a league pass watch, huh? Just to see what it is a
yeah,
little
just to
bit,
see what they're at. They
you know?
extended Pirtle early, so they got some confidence in him.
I've always been a fan.
I
I
have
think
too,
you've
but you
liked
don't.
it. I think you've liked him too.
Yeah, but you don't need to give him 23 mil or whatever it was when he still has a year or two left.
No,
Like
you don't. No, you don't. Maybe you should trade for Walker Kessler. That's what they should do. Somehow.
their over unders 39 and a half.
Okay.
Vegas thinks they're gonna be right around 500.
Do you have this team making the playoffs?
Um, I just don't like Quickly, man. He's like I like all the other players more. Like Quickly just doesn't do it for me. Just doesn't like he's never like I'm not watching him. When I watch him, I'm never like, oh yeah, this guy got it, or he's like, what does he do really well? He doesn't pass super well.
He's
He's
a
not
good
a great
shooter.
shooter.
I think he's a good shooter.
You think he's a good
He
shooter?
has some scoring ability, but yeah, not much, man.
But I think like he'd be great off the bench.
He was amazing off the bench.
I know he would be like that's like his ideal role in my head, and they're giving him 30 mil. So
They're giving him 32 for 5 years in a row and made him a starter.
like
It's this team. It seems to be like
I give him
before
the 10 seed.
that second apron debacle came through. It seems like they decided to spend out all their money. And by the way, they hired. They fired Masai Ujiri. He's gone.
That was a
Um,
shock.
and he's had a basketball, not the GM guys. Um, you have this team making the playoffs, or you do not.
I have him as a 10 seed.
I kind of put them in the same, bro. I put them at the nine.
So I think they could win a game or two in the play-in, maybe sneak in the playoffs and get dusted in five. But in a playing
Close.
game, I'm picking the Bulls over them. Sorry,
That leads us to the next team. I'm glad you mentioned that, man, because I live to talk about the Chicago Bulls and Josh
bro. The,
Giddey.
the Bulls are just so they're the same thing every year. Copy paste, copy paste.
Well, Zach, it's funny you've mentioned that because in the last 3 years, they've had the same record.
I know it's so
39 and
bad.
43, and then one time it was 40 and 42. But other
Vegas
than
thinks
that,
it's
it was
dropping 32 and
what's
a half,
so it's lower. It's lower
even
this year.
lower. And I'm gonna go over on that because they're gonna get 39 wins.
The thing is, sadly, is we're just not going to see Kobe White on a different team.
I know he's the star. Him
He's the
and
best
Giddy are the
player.
two guys that
He's the
are
best
most fun
player.
to watch.
Kobe White is in. God, I would just love to see him on a winning team in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
I mean, even if you get him like off the bench, it'd be like a perfect bench piece for any team. Any
My
team.
personal projected starting lineup would have to be Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Buzelis, he's fun.
I like Buzelos. I
This
do.
is, and then potentially if they want to start Patrick Williams again, see what he's up to.
Let's see. We're paying him. Let's play him.
And guess who's also at the center spot still, buddy?
Yeah, they can't trade Vooch ever.
Vucevic,
Here,
backed by Zach Collins, backed by Jalen Smith. And guess what? They have a little Kevin Herter there. Trey Jones is still there. Okoro is still there. So they just have a lot of.
is Io?
He's still there. Yeah.
See, like there's guys that are like NBA dudes. Like Trey Jones could make a roster. He shouldn't be playing a ton. Same with Io. Same with I like Jalen Smith. I don't think he's the greatest backup, but
Javon Carter's still there, by the way, bro.
mm, uh,
There's, I think there's 10 guys that should play, and then a couple young players that they just got around too that are a little bit exciting. Their first round pick. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. Asking you, the
and you
French guy,
tried
right?
it.
I mean, I
I'm
have
not
to.
gonna
I'm doing
try
an
it.
NBA podcast. I have to try that, man.
All right, let me try it. No, I'm not trying it. I'm not trying it.
All right, bro. You done with them?
Yeah, I'm good. They're gonna go.
This next team we need to spend some time on here because I think there is some love. Ready?
Okay.
The 40 and 42 last year. Impressive record for not making the playoffs as well in the East. Atlanta Hawks, man.
They have done the most moves this offseason. So
Done the most intriguing that gets me going. Jalen Johnson coming back healthy.
back, huge. That's probably the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. They've done some good moves, but that's the biggest thing right there.
Definitely a chance for a guy to be a most improved player, right?
Yeah, yeah.
With Amen Thompson. I think those two guys are the top running.
Probably the favorites.
Trying to find the new roster for this year that I wrote out.
What was it? Their record was 40 and 42 last year.
Yeah, without Jalen Johnson finishing the season, I think Dyson Daniels fell off there too at the end with not being available. But
Sure.
projected starting lineup of Trey Young, Dyson Daniels, Reese Shea, Jalen Johnson, and for some reason, Zach, after getting rid of Clint Capella and Okongwu finally ready to get some time, uh,
Porzingis.
Porzingis is on this team
Yeah.
on a expiring deal. I will say I'm enjoying Nickeil Alexander-Walker being there. Some buzz to finish as the sixth man of the year there. But other than that, I think those additions there are really good. I don't know what to expect of Porzingis at all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't either. I mean, I like Okongwu too, so like I'm not even worried about Porzingis. You know,
But what happened to Porzingis, please?
I don't think he knows. So how am I supposed to guess?
I think he, and I quote, "Man, yeah, we still don't even know what that is. You know, what was that?"
Yeah, he's like, "Whoa, what the hell was that? That was crazy."
They got a couple rookies coming in. Luke Kennard's actually there too, so
I
some
like that
leftover
too. That's
shooting.
a just an NBA guy, just a nice professional guy.
I don't know how this man continues to get $9 to $10 million
I don't think he
deals.
should be that, but like I do think he deserves to be on a team, and he can light it up every once in a while. Ohio
Do you
State,
think
Ohio high school all-time leading scorer
over LeBron?
over LeBron.
Um, I think the biggest question mark here is with their superstar, the King of Atlanta, Trey Young.
Ice,
Just dropped
Ice
a song
Tray.
with Quavo and Two Chains. I have not
Yeah,
listened to it, guys. I'll get to it.
you saw that tweet that was like, does that say starting point guard for the Atlanta Hawks, Trey Young?
Yes, it does. He is eligible for a 4-year, $229 million extension this past summer. No movement there. Um, when you see no movement, that means the price was not good on
The
this
team.
player's end. Like he did not want to accept that. I think there would be discussions of Atlanta giving him a discussion, and I think that would have already been done. Not
There's
discussion, extension,
discussions of Atlanta giving him a discussion.
an extension.
Oh,
Um, I think that would have been already done if Trae Young was happy with the offer.
I don't think they offered the max.
No, and he shouldn't get the max. If he
Mm-mm.
makes an All NBA team this year, he'd become eligible for the super max.
Did he averaged about 10 assists last year?
Oh, 11. He led the
11.
league.
He's great. I mean, he's obviously liable and a liability on defense, but Dyson Daniels,
Maybe the
Jalen
worst.
Johnson, Ricochet, and Port and Okongwu can definitely more than definitely clean up for him.
We're watching this team.
46 and a half.
Oh yeah, we're watching this team. I have them high. I have them projected fifth in the East. I have them about 14th in the power rankings. Sorry, let me finish this point. If he
Mm-hmm.
does make an All NBA team this year, he's eligible for a 5-year 350. How does that sound?
Five
Does
year
that
350.
does that
Sounds like
intrigue you,
Jalen
young
Brown
man?
territory.
My gosh, I
Five
know
year
every
350.
a big market like Atlanta needs a star, but like you don't have to then succumb and not get better for the next couple of years because of that. I don't know. Another year of Reese Shea under his belt. I think we're
Played
both
well.
huge fans of Dyson Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
And through our experience watching the Timberwolves and hearing all about them, we're excited for Alexander Walker.
We like, no.
This is a team where I would like to check some games out.
Daniels is one of the only dudes in the league that I'll watch defensive highlights for. In all reality, like,
Okay, that's not true.
I mean, are you talking Wemby?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, he's one of the only dudes I said. I didn't say he's the only dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
But Dyson's
Who
is a
can't
whole
watch
different
this?
thing. It's clamps, on ball, steals, deflections. Like he led the league in deflections as well as steals. So
Before we
he
take a
wreaks
quick
havoc.
Yeah, before we take a quick break, so far through the East, we'd watch the Atlanta Hawks this year. We're not watching the Chicago Bulls this year, are we?
Depending on Matas,
I'll
Buzelis,
let I'll watch the highlights for the three buzzer beater Kobe White's gonna hit this year because he's
calling
gonna
your
hit
shot.
three and he's gonna go. He always go. Oh God, he's so good. Toronto Raptors, we want to try it out.
We'll try it out.
Brooklyn Nets, we might peep a little bit. I imagine I'll watch the Knicks Brooklyn Nets Battle of the City games.
I'm very much out on the Nets.
Actually, do want to watch the Sixers for Edgecombe and just to see the healthy team. Hornets, I want to peep.
Announcer,
And
boost.
Wizards were kind of good unless we hear about some progress here
Wizards,
with
I'm
these
good. I'm all
players.
right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back to the 37-45 Miami Heat. If you can believe it, the Miami Heat made the playoffs again last year.
They
They're
always do.
at 37-45.
It's a damn coach.
Terrible roster. I'm looking at it right now. Terrible roster. With Tyler Hero expected to miss maybe 15 games or more in
Yeah,
the
little
beginning.
chunk.
Maybe projected lineup is Davion Mitchell's the starting. If we're talking bad starting point guards, I'd rather have Emmanuel quickly way faster than Davion Mitchell,
That's fair.
who played
That's fair.
behind him last year for part of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even Mitchell, Norman Powell, who could be a potential All-Star this year, he says
Solid, solid
personal
guy.
goal, personal goals versus team goals first. That's how I've always played it.
Hmm. As you should.
Uh, then Andrew Wiggins, I mean the boy. And then with the four spot, I'm not exactly sure. Like when Tyler Hero gets back, I imagine Norman Powell is going to slide to the three. Four is going to go to Andrew Wiggins, and then
Hmm.
Bam. But maybe during the miss of Tyler Hero, I'll go Bam, and then where at the four? Jokic, who just got a new extension. They clearly believe in the man. Or the guy who kind of fell off this past year, the Jaime Jaquez, who took a step back, you would say,
Hmm.
as their former first round pick. What do you think about this team? Terry Rozier is cleared, by the way. He is
Clear.
able to play.
Wow. Good for him. Personal goal right there.
They get cleared from a federal investigation.
Yeah, to escape.
Escape a federal
I
investigation.
think this team will. I mean, they have Spoelstra, so like he's gonna coach his way to at least 35 wins, minimum 35.
Okay, what's the over under projection? Do you know?
The over under is 37 and a half.
Yeah, they're not making the playoffs. I have them personally as my 12th finishing in the East, as well as preseason power rankings of 23.
That's low.
It's of course it's low.
You don't know Spoelstra bump? You gotta give a Spo bump.
He's already going to do it for what I've seen. Apparently, allegedly, they've changed their offense and stuff like that. But someone's going to take all these L's from the West, and someone's got to take some of these L's from the East. And this is
Like
going to
this,
be one of the teams
these big
that
men
will
would be
suffer
great.
this year.
These big men would be great together if it was like 15 years ago. But since everyone's playing so small, like I'd love
Yeah.
to have Bam and Ware at the same time, but it's just not going to work as it should, or not as it should, but like it's just not going to work as well as it would have in the past because who are you going to like the opposing fours are going to be so much smaller and so much quicker than Bam or Ware.
Well, and Bam just took a step back offensively last year, I would
I
say.
think he'll be back. His girlfriend just got a ring, so
Motivated.
a WNBA ring, not a wedding ring.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
Um, Tyler Hero's eligible for an extension as well, by the way, buddy. He's got a contract next year as well, fully guaranteed. That's there. He can wait if you want, but is eligible for an extension up to $206 million for 4 years.
Wisconsin legend.
Ass. 54 million Trey Young money to Tyler Hero. I know someone's got to pay, and these players are slowly going to adapt to the new CBA.
Yeah.
And some of them, that will not hinder them not wanting their money, huh? They do not care how it works. You can get me
Hmm.
this or you can't. I will go somewhere else. It would be interesting. I mean, we're not going to get into that bullshit. We'll save it for when we get to that team. Never mind. We got to get through these teams, man. An intriguing team that actually finished 500 last year, let alone without all the moves they had and the constant injuries. A 41 and 41 Orlando Magic. A lot to be said about this team, especially with a intriguing offseason as well as a lineup I kind of believe in.
I do too. I'm a fan. They're up there with the third highest win over under in the East. 51 and a half for this Magic team.
It sounds insane. They were already at 41 and 41, and to go to 50 is only 9 games. 50 and 32 is an amazing record in the
And
NBA, in my
the
opinion.
real reason is they got the perfect, well, what we think, I guess, or what they think, is they got the perfect guy to join them. They needed shooting. They've been the worst. They've been bottom 10 shooting. I heard this somewhere. Look it up. Has to be true. Look it up. You seen that meme? Look it up. I don't know. Look it
Yeah.
up. I don't know. Look it up.
Yeah, where'd you get that from? I don't know.
I don't know.
Look
Look
it
it up.
up. Did he make it up? I don't
There's
know.
like they've been bottom 10 in shooting for like 10 years or something crazy like that. And like they have
Tried to
no
get
shooting.
KCP, tried to bring in a man who's won many championships, ended up throwing him away in this Desmond Bain thing, which works out because it's a lot of money left to be paid. Threw
Works
away
great.
Cole Anthony, gives more space for Anthony Black as well as they brought in Tyus Jones. Franz Wagner needs to play well. He needs to find a shot. Again, he had a good international season, but
Mm-hmm.
Paolo, oh my gosh.
Powell's great. Suggs, great.
Got the max extension. Suggs will be back. Mo Wagner's out. Goga will probably maintain that second spot, and another year of Wendell Carter Jr. and another year of Jonathan Isaac. By the way,
Jonathan Isaac,
all right,
a lot of personal goals for him too.
a lot of goals. He will change this country. I'd say some key factors. Suggs is back and healthy. The Bain trade, and I think Tyus Jones can put a spin on it. And honestly, looking back at that now, when I wrote that a couple weeks ago, I think the biggest turnaround might be Anthony Black
Sure, just making that jump.
making a jump of being crazy defensive, just a little bugger,
Well,
just all around.
I think it's obviously the Bane trade. That's the obvious one, but also Suggs getting
Right.
back. They were great with Suggs, and they were lacking something without
Does
Suggs.
this big four put him in kind of contention in the East? I
I
have
yeah,
him projected as my third seed as well
I'm gonna
as
go. I'm
eighth
gonna
in the
go
power
over
rankings.
51 and a half.
I would too. I would too. With the big four of Banchero, Wagner, Bain, and Suggs. Last year they played a combined 64% of games.
Yikes. Well, Suggs. It was the Magic guys. I mean, Bane missed
Bain
some
did
time,
play a good amount, but
but
he
it
missed what?
Suggs. They Paolo got hurt and then got back, and then Franz got hurt, and then Suggs got hurt for the rest of the year.
These four players on the books for combined $776 million.
Do it.
Just on the books, all set in stone.
I
I
like
mean,
it
they
because
clearly made a move that they have to go with.
I like it because I think they all fit. I think you can clearly play all four of those together, and it should work. Like they're all obviously like Suggs can be point, doesn't need to shoot a ton because Bane's the shooter and Paolo's a creator and shooter. Franz is a slasher and hopefully he gets a shot. It's a 1 through 4, and you just got to find the center eventually. Like Wendell Carter's all right. He's not nothing to really, nothing to go crazy about. But I
No.
think they all fit together. They're all young. They're all like
No
Bane's a
state tax.
40%. Hmm?
No state tax.
No state tax helps. But like Suggs is a lockdown defender. Bane's a lockdown shooter. Paolo's an elite ball handle. Not maybe not like creator and
Suggs
finisher.
has Suggs has made all defensive second team before.
Great defender too. I mean, like,
Franz
and
and
Bane's been a defender too. Like he's been Bane's Bane is like a football looks like a football player playing basketball. I know they say that
yeah,
about Jalen Suggs, but Bane is just ripped and just like quick on his feet. A good defender, I think.
yeah, and I think he has the potential to be an all star this year. If Mike Conley can get it, anyone can get it.
All right, you said
And
it.
I put Franz Wagner as a potential all star. Palo had his last year. Forget if it was as a replacement or not, but still impressive. We're just high on
Franz
this team.
Franz a 20 point per game. Bane's a 20 point per game. Paolo's a 25 point per game.
If we're watching Florida basketball, we're watching the Orlando Magic, huh?
Correct.
All right. Well, next team here, another interesting young team, I would say. That's what's exciting about the East is there's things to watch out for. It's the
Hmm.
Detroit Pistons, 44 and 38. Took the Knicks to a hefty round one that had some excitement, huh?
They probably should have won that series.
Potentially could have won that
That
series.
Hardaway corner three.
Hardaway is left. Malik Beasley still going through and cleared on his federal investigation, still going through his NBA investigation.
A lot of federal investigating into the NBA this year. That's all I gotta say.
They did lose Dennis Schroeder, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is gone. But I will say they did make some additions of Karis LeVert, Jay Knifey's healthy, and Duncan Robinson's on this team.
Hmm.
Another year of a Star Thompson, another year
That's
of a Ron Holland, who he's all right.
yeah.
And maybe you could say another year of Jalen Duren if you think there's still a higher ceiling than what we've got. I think it's kind of there,
You think it is? I think there's a little bit more.
potentially, just a little bit more, but nothing shocking, huh?
Cade?
There, I think there's something more, but I think he's just good overall.
Yeah, I think he's great overall. But I think if he can take another half step up, Duran first step, a lot of people are also talking about Asar. He's
He's
they just
coming
love the Thompson
into
twins.
he's coming into that season healthy. No blood clot, cleared of that. Um, it's an interesting roster. There's definitely some still young core pieces that they coming in from this past draft and 2 years ago with Bobby Clinton. They've got Marcus Saucer, a couple interesting guys, but
Hmm.
this team might struggle in the regular season, but I still have them as my fourth seed. I think there'll be
45 and a
areas of
half.
45.
I
That's
like
probably around
Bickerstaff.
there.
I like Bickerstaff. I have him right around there too. I'd probably say between a 5 and a 7 seed.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this team. This is the watch team. Would you watch this team?
I'd watch it.
This next team, I don't really have much intention. I have more intention of hearing the buzz on Twitter than I do of watching this next team, the Milwaukee Bucks.
As I say, was it? Let me guess, the Bucks.
48 and 34 last year, made the playoffs, and had an interesting and shocking summer. That has also carried into the most interesting training camp, or at least the most buzz around any other team right now,
Hmm.
is the Milwaukee Bucks, with recent trade rumors of Giannis Antetokounmpo um, okay with not being fully content. He's just human.
I'm just focused on this team, and that's where I'm at. That's essentially. I don't remember that meeting. That's what he's saying to the
Insane
media
thing to
and the
say.
people. This team's interesting. 42 and a half. A lot of guys I don't like on this team, but they do have the best player in the East. So
You don't
you
like
can't.
Kevin Porter Jr. as your starting point guard in the East, right next to the second best player in the whole world. You don't like that you paired that with him?
No, you hate it. They've
Bro,
the
he'll
Dame
look to
thing.
his, yeah. He'll look to his left, he'll see Kevin Porter Jr. He'll look to his right, he'll see Kyle Kuzma. What else could you ask for?
AJ Green's in the corner.
Oh my God, Gary Trent, Cole Anthony's coming in. Okay, good. I'm glad we're getting some help.
Got a UNC legend.
Yeah, Bobby Portis is back. Tyrion Prince, I do like those two guys. His brother's back. Ryan Rollins, I do enjoy, but
Hmm.
Jericho Sims back in the league, which is great.
I enjoy him
But
too.
when your best player is Kyle Kuzma, your third best player is Kyle Kuzma, and you are under the belief as a front office that you are still in contention, which might be fair with the Miles Turner acquisition and having the second best player, but that's just white noise to me because this
Sure.
team has no backcourt, has
42
no.
and 42 and a half over and under. They can go 500.
Yeah, I think they'll go below 500, so under, and that might be 40 and 42. But I'm just saying, like
Yeah, yeah.
they're going to be stretching, and you don't need to stretch the 31-year-old like that.
He
I
is the
think this
best
will
player
be.
in the East. So
That's a good point. And this story is going to be hovering over the team all year.
I know
And if
it's.
Giannis does get traded, they will fire Doc because Doc wants to retire, and Doc will
I've
go
s-
back to ESPN and never
yeah.
coach again
I've
because
seen
he's not
enough of
interested in it.
seen and heard enough of this Giannis stuff that I'm just over it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, there's not a lot of sense in the moves to happen this year. I think Giannis will be on the team throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yep.
We'll watch. We'll watch. It's hard to say no to Giannis, huh?
It's
To
blacked
watch
out.
him.
It's blackout for me, so I won't be watching.
There we go. That's that. Never mind. I think it might
Yep.
be blacked out for me too,
Yeah, we'll see.
for some reason. All right. I've been waiting to talk about this team for a while. The 50 and 32 defending Eastern Conference champions, Indiana Pacers.
Sheesh.
God, they could
I'm just gonna start with their over under
easily. Okay, yeah, please, please.
38 and a half.
Maybe I'm
38 and
running
a half.
off
It's
too
that
much of a
Tyrese injury.
postseason. Yeah, maybe I'm running off too much of that postseason buzz
Sure.
where I like some of the role players still step up. But Miles Turner is a hard loss when it's Jay Huff, James Wiseman, and an injured Isaiah Jackson to come back and repair the pieces.
TJ's hurt now too, McConnell.
TJ will miss the beginning. I don't think they're planning on starting him anyways. I think they're going to go.
No, but he's
Um,
a Ben. You need
no,
depth
you
when
need him
your
because they need
stars
him.
out.
God, if Halliburton was hitting those threes in Game 7, I was watching some old footage. He was hitting those shots
Hmm.
in the Game 7 of those threes, and you're just sitting there worried a little bit and like, this is a game. I found the NBA Finals last year to be insanely entertaining. I
It
was
was
cheering for the Pacers, but also wanting close games. I loved every minute of it, and
it
especially
was
for the Pacers sacrificing many people to get to those runs
that's
throughout the
crazy.
playoffs.
Yeah, I mean that was the first time the game 7 was the first time I thought, are the Pacers about to be NBA champions? Like the
It was
first time.
exciting.
Yeah.
It's exciting, and the Thunder are coming back as favorites, and it tells you a lot about how much heart the Pacers had to even first of all 50 and 32 is pretty impressive.
Hmm.
and to make it again to the conference finals 2 years in a row, and then make it and stretch it to game seven
Big
with
ups.
not too much experience. I was a fan of Opie Toppin. You're a fan of Neesmith.
Great, big
Benedict
fan.
Mathern's going to be interesting.
I like Matherin too. I mean,
Would you do Pascal, Obi, Neesmith, Matherin, and Nemhard instead of starting one of their bum centers and go back to five Pascal Siakam?
uh, you probably don't start that way.
No.
But you
Yeah.
can definitely have some solid minutes of that
Yeah.
throughout the game, you know.
Do you see this team making it back to the playoffs this year, or do you think it's a fully gap year? Or is
I
there enough
think
talent here or chemistry?
they could do playing.
Yeah.
And then from whatever happens in playing, whatever happens, you know, it's kind of crazy. The Bulls will be in there too.
I'm too high on this team and I might regret it.
I think 40 wins is fair.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. We've got
You have them. What do you got them at 6?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. How'd you know that?
it just felt like it.
I have him six, and then I have him 15th on the power rankings.
Who's below them?
Um,
Who's 7 and 8?
Sixers and Celtics.
Not terrible.
We'll move on to the New York Knicks. Probably the hottest team and maybe the most momentum coming in from the Eastern Conference heading into the season. Um,
After
couple
all that,
key, yeah, after a couple of offseason signs of Ubaselli and Jordan Clarkson kind of taking positions from other guys last year and rolling in with kind of a healthy roster. 51 and 31 last year. I think it will be higher. I bet the over-unders 55 and a half.
53 and a half. New coach. You mentioned
New
that.
coach that will start some new ball movement. I'm hearing rumors that Robinson might be starting with Cat. They're going back to the double big for Cat.
Will still be some bench play, which will help because
There
there
will
was no
be,
bench play
I
before.
think they'll move Josh Hart then to the six man, and I would put, if that's true, I'd put him as my top six man of the year candidate, right next to Alex Caruso.
Alex Caruso's a dog.
Do you think this is the Mikal Bridges year?
I've always liked Mikal.
Yeah,
Like you think he pop? There's not enough ball. No, there's only one ball.
I wish he popped more. It was just frustrating with Thibodeau.
It's gonna be a Jalen Brunson show, as we know.
Yeah,
Um, Cat's great. Cat's great, but it's gonna be those two as the main two scorers, and then it's gonna be McCall's gonna be right around OG and scoring probably. So
I should say they have Landry Shamet and Malcolm Brogdon, but those are training camp deals, guys. That they do have to cut someone to get both of them on the team, and I don't think they're going to cut their former first round pick. There's some moves they have to make here. I have
I'm not
them.
not worried about them offensively at all. Obviously,
No,
it's all
no.
on the defensive end. Can
Which
they
that
lock
I don't
people
even
up?
worry about that much as well. I think it's forgotten how good of a defender Mikal Bridges was.
And OG.
Well, OG is known. I feel like Mitch Robinson will carry his weight a little
Cat's
bit.
known for the opposite.
Hart, yes. Cat is known for the opposite. Hart is good enough. McBride is good for a small guard.
I'll go over to 53 and a half.
Wow. Okay, good. That's what I like to hear. Go New York. Go New York. I have him third as my preseason power ranking. I do view this as our first contending team, or
Last year
my
wasn't?
first contending team. No, as in through our discussion through
Oh,
the
sure.
preview of these
Yeah.
teams. I have them first in the regular season finish predictions for the Eastern Conference. I know the Cavs always do right,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
All
Anything
right.
else with the New York Knicks?
No, they're a fun team to watch. I don't. I'm excited to see how they all gel and see what Mike Brown can do with the bench.
I will be watching this team. I want to peep the Pacers
It's
as
one of
well.
your favorite teams, so yeah, you'll be watching.
Yeah, I will be. Your favorite team?
Celtics next.
Yes, sir. 61 and 21 last year, coming off
61 wins, and our over
trying to
under this year's
repeat.
40 and a half.
That's got to be one of the biggest drops ever,
Oh yeah, we traded all our good guys.
which is fair. Drew Holiday's gone. Porzingis is gone. Sam Hauser made it.
I'm excited to see Missoula ball. Players are saying that they don't play basketball anymore; they run track. Um, so I'm excited. I mean, I think everyone's gonna be coming playing the Knicks on a road trip. maybe Knicks, Sixers, and then they come and play this weird Celtics team that chucks a bunch of threes and runs as fast as they can everywhere. So we have no center. I'm
No
scared about
center
our
is the
wing
hardest
depth
part.
too.
You lose Luke Cornett to the Spurs as well. Al Horford's on the
Horford,
Warriors now,
Porzingis, and Cornette.
as well as having to trade Drew Holiday. Then you also have obviously the man, the myth, Tatum, out imaginably for the year. There's
Wants
been
to
some
play though.
stories
Wants to play.
otherwise. I don't know why he would say that out loud. He's putting pressure on himself.
I don't know. He's jumping and dunking. So it's a gap year. It truly is. I don't
I
expect much. I expect maybe if Derek White becomes like a god, we can be like a 7 seed.
Who do you want to start the whole starting lineup? Give me it.
Pritchard, obviously. Derek
Over the
White.
so you do not want the Derek White, Anthony Simons starting backcourt.
No, I want to start Pritchard. I think he's better, but I get if you want to come off the bench. Pritchard, White, Brown, Hauser, and then Keita. I don't know. Keita
Yeah, so
or
no Boucher.
let's run Garza out there too.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna make the roster,
He's
and
gonna
we're
make the
actually
roster
gonna.
and he's gonna play. So
He actually, this might be his biggest opportunity in the
I would
league.
I would go with whatever center can run the fastest and for the longest amount of time.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not Xavier Tillman Sr. Even
It's
though
not.
Xavier Tillman is probably 28, he looks 35, and that name sounds 35.
He's 28. Golly.
No, he might be younger than that. I don't know. I
Younger?
bet he's that age. No, I bet he's that age. He could be younger. Um,
He could be 32 in my
a
head.
little bit of the talent and championship experience, and I do believe in the coach, has made me put them as the eighth seed as well as I have them a little bit higher. Actually, no, not really. I need to update this a little bit, and I will update this before the season starts. I'll publish it next episode on our Twitter. I have them as the 19th in the power rankings. Just
Probably
no
about
center
right.
and no Tatum
Could be
drops them.
10, could be 5 spots too high, to be honest.
Wow, wow. So will you be watching them a little bit?
I'll watch him, but it's gonna be a tough watch. I can't lie.
You ready to move on to our last team in the
Hmm.
Eastern Conference? Finishing an impressive 64 and 18, which I believe they had multiple, excuse me, they had multiple double digit win streaks this past regular season. I want to say
Hmm.
the Thunder maybe had that too because they both were facing off when it was like 13
Very high.
13
Yeah, yeah.
win streaks in the middle of the regular season was pretty fun. Um, a team that has made no moves because they really cannot. Um, Finishing incredibly well the regular season constantly. Do I believe in that? Will I fall for that again? I don't even think I can put them in. Okay, maybe I'll put them in the contending category. I'm actually
The
reluctant to do
Cavs,
that. I mean, so what? Then just
they're a contender, 100% contender.
one contender in the East, and that's just the Knicks. Like I feel like I have to put in
Knicks,
another
Cavs, um, give me halfway through the year to anoint the
for the
Hawks.
Magic.
Magic. I'd do Magic right now.
Yeah, I would. That's just
Over
so
under for the
tough.
Cavs. 56.5. I'm gonna go over on that one.
I will go over on that one as well.
They
Um,
still have their studs and they can be flexible. They have guys that are on good contracts that they could trade.
Lonzo Ball. We might get some
Lonzo Ball's fun.
starting night, Lonzo Ball, brother.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
lose Ty Jerome, and Max Strus is injured for a while. Darius Garland's going to be injured here. Um, the
but
bench
when
is
healthy, their starting lineup
awful.
is very, very good.
It is. It's impressive. This might be the last year of the experiment, but I'm enjoying this team.
I like it. I mean, Mobley can take another step, I think.
Man,
Mobley by the end of the year could be the best player on their team.
I think I wrote it down right here. The biggest thing for this season is for Mobley to unlock his full offensive potential.
100%. That's it. I mean, they have Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, Lonzo Ball, Strus, Wade. Like they'll be all right.
I believe in Mobley's offensive ability. I do think he can shoot, but imagine he's pulling up threes, like coming in from transition.
Like 1B threes.
I mean, my gosh, he is so happy. Him and Wemby, he owes Wemby like a steak or two because if he didn't get injured, Wemby was going to win the Defensive Player of the Year last
Yeah,
year. And since Evan Mobley won it during his third year of his rookie
he
scale
got the bump.
deal, he got the fourth year. He got the bump. He probably
Yeah,
made an extra $30 million.
yeah, good for him. This team's exciting. I'll watch. I'm going over contenders 100%. Um,
So give me your contenders in the East. There's three then for you personally.
yeah, it's gonna be the Magic, the Knicks, and the Cavs. Give me a little time on the
All right,
Hawks.
everybody, that's going to do it for today's episode of the Bench Points Podcast. We appreciate you for listening and watching if you are. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, like. We appreciate you. And we even have a TikTok page, Instagram, Twitter, all that. All that in the bio. Things coming out for that very soon. We'll catch you here next week.
For the West.
Western, stay with it. We're very excited for the NBA season.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Adios.